Hey guys, it's lukemick here, and this is my review for We're the Millers. So We're the Millers is a movie that I saw the trailer quite a while ago, and I thought it looked like it could be really funny, and I like the cast, I like everyone involved with the movie, but I felt like it could kind of be dumb and get bad ratings. I thought that it could kind of bomb, kind of like Identity Thief, because it's the same kind of like road trip-y kind of movie where something goes wrong. You guys know what I mean. So my expectations were kind of in the middle. Like, I wanted it to be funny, and I thought the trailer was funny, but I thought it could also be really bad. So let's talk about it a little bit. Basically, the plot is Jason Sudeikis. I don't know the name of his character, or really anyone's character, but Jason Sudeikis is a small-time pot dealer, weed, and he loses all of his stuff, he loses all of his money, so his sort of distributor, his boss pretty much, has him go down to Mexico to get a smidge of marijuana back to the U.S., cross the border and everything. And it's going to be really difficult for him to do that, so he sort of gets a family together. He gets Jennifer Aniston, who is hot as always, I guess, Emma Roberts, who you probably know as well, and some kid that I don't know but who is very funny, and I'll talk about that later. So he kind of makes this family, this fake family, with just a bunch of random people that he kind of knows, and they go down to Mexico and smuggle a bunch of weed back to the States. And that's the basic plot of the movie. Now, I did like the concept. I thought it was not necessarily original, but it's something that I hadn't really seen for a while. It's that kind of typical road trip thing, but I just liked the idea. I thought it was funny, and I did like the story. I thought it played out well, the best it really could, in my opinion, and I thought it was a good story. Now let's talk about the cast. I really like everybody involved with this movie, whether it's Jennifer Aniston, Ed Helms, or Jason Sudeikis. All of them really are funny in the movie, and they seem to really work well together. The family, Emma Roberts, that one kid I don't know, Jennifer Aniston, and Jason Sudeikis, I think all worked really well together, and they seemed almost like a family, and they have some really funny moments all together. So I think all the performances are good, except there's one thing. This movie kind of has that classic sort of bad guy, almost like drug cartel, Mexican cartel thing going on, kind of like Identity Thief did and a lot of other movies lately, like 30 Minutes or Less. And I'm really kind of getting sick of that cliche. Like, that has now become a cliche in my book, where you have that kind of over-the-top, goofy sort of drug cartel villain chasing after the protagonist or the funny people in the movie. And I think that's getting a little ridiculous, and I'm getting sick of that. But it doesn't use it that much in the movie. I mean, they do have those characters, but it mainly focuses on the family, which I thought was a plus for this movie, but just a little minus just for having that. But they needed it. They maybe could have thought of something else to do besides that, but it worked, and it wasn't as annoying as Identity Thief. So that's one of my beefs with the movie. I thought the direction, it's kind of hard to talk about direction and cinematography with just a simple kind of comedy, but it's there and it gets the job done. It's there's some fun little scenes in the movie. I thought, and like I said in my review for The Conjuring, horror is kind of, that genre of horror is sort of an opinion thing. Like, some people think, this is a very bad example, but Shutter Island is scary. That was really random, because that's not even really a horror movie. And some people think Paranormal Activity is scary, and they might not mesh well. And I think the same goes for comedies. Like, everyone has a different sense of humor. Like, for example, I don't like the Monty Python Holy Grail movie. I just think it's really annoying, and I know lots of people love that movie. It's a cult classic and everything. And I also like, Horrible Bosses and Superbad. And there are people who don't like those. So I think comedy is all an opinion thing, and I'm going to say I really did like the comedy in this movie. I thought everybody was funny. I was actually laughing a lot, but I don't think it's for everyone. No comedy is for everyone, I would say. But this is just on my opinion level, I guess. I thought the movie was really funny. So overall, I really thought the movie was entertaining and funny. I really did like the cast and the characters. But, it has that kind of cliched, and it is kind of your typical comedy. It's something that you've seen quite a few times, but it's just enjoyable to watch, and it's just a fun, easy movie to get through. So I'm going to go ahead and give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. If you guys know my sense of humor style, I like This Is the End, then I recommend the movie for you if you kind of can mesh with me a little bit on a comedy basis. So this is lukemick signing off. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later, as always.